Hello and welcome to Inside Indiana Business. I'm Gary Dick. Well, Indiana's thriving startup community was in the spotlight this week with a unique chance to shine. A four-day event called inX3 brought together early-stage entrepreneurs, scale-up companies, and investors all under one roof at the Union 525 in downtown Indianapolis. One of the events attracted some 60 venture capital firms from around the country to check out what Clear Object CEO John McDonald calls the best group I've ever seen of innovative ideas from around the state. John McDonald joins us now to break down inX3. John, welcome as always to the program.
Thank you. Great to be here.
Give us the concept, first of all, for inX3. Venture Club of Indiana, Tech Point had events previously. This is really merging those two and creating something even bigger around technology.
Yeah, the magic intersection is when you get venture capital working with entrepreneurs and service providers, companies like lawyers and accountants and the rest. That is what really makes up the ecosystem of our business. And so we've had a series of events in years past, great events like the Innovation Showcase from the Venture Club, the Winner Circle from Tech Point, other people like Matt Hunkler from Verge and John Wexler and all the things they're doing with launch. But we've been a little bit disjointed in bringing those things together. And so as we seek to bring outside venture capital in and see what's going on, we all kind of realized we're kind of being rude here. We could do better. We could make an event that we brought all that energy together and sort of make one ask of venture capital to come to our state and see what the best we have to offer. And that's what inX3 really became.
Let's talk about the event itself, because I was there. I was fortunate to help out with the opening panel discussion, which was great. There was a real vibe and energy down there. Lots we can talk about. There was a pitch competition, for example. Talk about that, because there were companies from all over the state. Yeah,
the heart of yesterday is really that, and that's the pitch competition that's always been for years part of the Innovation Showcase. We at Clear Object, formerly Cloud One, found both our third and fourth round of funding at the Innovation Showcase, so I'm a big fan of it. But that originally was really sort of focused on central Indiana. It was kind of hard for us to get out of our own way in this. So this year we made a change to sort of go out and sanction pitch competitions all around the state. And what a great thing that was. What an energy it really created. Our winner actually was from Jeffersonville, Indiana, InScope Medical. And what a great company this is, brought here by Elevate Ventures from Kentucky. Woman CEO, second year of that for winning as a woman CEO. Really a great story. So a lot of energy and a lot of things around that.
And again, some 60 VC representatives, right? From around the country who get a real close-up look at what's going on.
Yeah, some 17 different states came in for this, which is really a win compared to what has happened in the past. Over 1,000 participants, over 300 VIPs, as we call them, which are people in that space, 25 pitching companies, exactly the number we started to get out. Really, it was great to see the momentum grow over the weeks as we got close to this week, and really the energy that comes from it.
So much talk around in Indiana, in particular central Indiana, on the momentum and the big tech companies coming here, the startups, the others growing here. What does this event, this inX3 do, this four-day event, do to help fuel that going forward?
So our challenge has always been, we've talked about it many times, the venture capital scene is weak here, and that's the oxygen that really fuels this. And so right on the heels of the win in the legislature with the support of our governor and our leadership in the state, and the Next Level Fund being such an important feature of the future for us and creating a fund of funds, we wanted to tie this event. We actually delayed it a little bit to make sure that we were kind of done with that, so we'd have a moment that we could bring that scene to bear. And that really has worked well. And I think in future years it'll help us lean into that and really have a calling card for our companies that we can share in the future.
And we should mention the venue for this event, the main venue. There were others as well. The Union 525 is kind of Indy's newest tech hub, if you will. Talk about that. Launch Fishers, now Launch Indy, put 10,000 square feet in there. Universities are engaged, a lot of folks.
Yes, and so it joins this really awesome group of places and spaces between the different things that Launch is doing, starting with Launch Fishers, of course Developer Town, Union 525, 16 Tech, sort of now a family of places, and it's really focused on that company that's a little bit more than the backpack and an idea, right? I need to take some root, I need an office, I need to start to have a fixed address, as you might say. That's really what it's catering to, and they have grand plans to grow that in the future as well.
Okay, let's talk about the future for inX3 and next steps. Successful 4-day event this year. What's next?
Well, really what we're going to try and do is, as you might expect, expand in a couple of different ways. We're definitely going to keep the feature of the statewide nature, definitely going to keep the focus on bringing out-of-state venture capital. But there's some additional communities besides the tech community that I think we can cater to. We have technology and we have marketing technology, a lot of it in the wake of Exact Target, a lot of companies that are looking for an event there. And we have creative companies like Innovate Map and Iconic Digital and Matchbook Creative. And I think what we can do is create a multi-threaded event. Really, that's what the 3 in inX3 was meant to do. And we're going to look to do that in future years.
Very good. John McDonald, the CEO at Clear Object. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for all the great work you did on inX3. And we'll talk to you soon.
Bye now.
All right. Well, thanks for watching Inside Indiana Business on YouTube. For the latest statewide business news, be sure to visit InsideIndianaBusiness.com and subscribe to our free daily e-newsletters by clicking on the link.